following program is restricted to persons over 18 and above. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello there and welcome to another episode of the Men's Conference Show. This is where men become alpha males. I'm your host, Mimo Karanja, the only female allowed to the Men's Conference. It's always an honor to be seated among the best alpha males that you'll ever find out there. And today's topic is going to be very sentimental to most of us. And most of all, I want to encourage you, before I allow our alpha males to introduce themselves, to stick around to the end, because today we have things that are going to be going down. We are going to be celebrating a milestone in this show. So stick around to the end. But right about now, let's get to meet our alpha males of the day. Leo, let me start with you because you always complain. They say everything. Let's start with you, Fine Latte.
See, I've been saying everything until I got clueless. So I left the creativity to them. Though fine lattes are usually made in the best way, delicately in the best way. Behold, the fine latte, Preston, the best beverage in town.
Eish. Safari.
Rasta mtaani kutoka pwani. Huyu ni fine latte, mimi ni kahawa tungu. You know, just a little bitterness lakini utaipenda. Yeah.
Waza. Eish.
Guys,
If we start like this, what is going to happen?
Mr. Black Pepper. What's up? You good? Oh yeah. Let's get this.
You didn't say the Biza thing, man.
No, today I wanted to go a bit subtle, a bit, less on the spice. Just wanted
We're
to
just
be
getting
a bit
started.
comfortable,
We are
yes.
just getting started. Welcome to today's show. Today we want to talk about, as alpha males, we are celebrating milestones in today's episode, and I want us to discuss about being in our 20s. Before, please, disclaimer, sisi si wa baba wala mumama. We're still young. But we want to discuss about being in our 20s because there were so many expectations growing up, and there's what we're experiencing right now, and we want to get the alpha male's perspective. So let's get started. What were your expectations about being in your 20s? Like, did you imagine? Were you like, oh, by 25, wife, nyumba runda? What were your expectations about being in your 20s?
I had high hopes, okay? Mr. Black Pepper had very high hopes when he was 25. The guy wanted to be independent, okay? Paying his own bills, having a car, a home. But we can all aspire to be something. But the reality is, some things we can't just change. We just have to move with the flow. So yeah.
Safari.
Mimi nilitazamia hela nyingi, lakini kwa sitaki kazi. Like in my vision, I was not dreaming of labor kabisa.
Labor.
But pesa najua ziko.
No, let's underline. Hard manual labor
Hapana.
was not in the picture, but
Hata
wanted
hiyo
money.
ya ofisi situtaki. Nilikuwa najua nitakuwa nyumbani nimekaa, lakini hela zinaingia tu.
Zinatoka wapi? Utatuambia.
Unajua tena.
Fine Latte. Your expectations.
Kuna neno jipya. Tazamia. So today I learned two things. Tazamia na tufata.
Tufaha.
Tufaha. Hapo. Anyway, I knew I'd be rich. Private jet. Several yachts here and there.
Several.
In the Mediterranean, the Indian Ocean, in the Pacific. Yeah, Rihanna will be my girlfriend. See my life. She's already.
Were you writing up? Were you DMing her?
Yes, sliding in a pseudo account, though the fake accounts. Anyway, that aside.
And
We
look at you
all-
now,
we
here
all-
with us.
I knew
Inauma.
Is it everything you
It
dreamed
said
of?
inauma, but inabidi umezoea.
itabidi tumezoea. Fresh barida.
Iko fresh.
Najua neema sana.
But guys,
it's
I
imperfect.
think I saw a video the other day where someone wrote like a video saying, I thought by 25 I'll get engaged at 23, be married at 25, and have like 2-3 kids by 30. That was a lady, because that's what ladies think will happen. And then the song was like, I was foolish, I was lied to, in that Moroccan. I knew nothing about it. But let's talk about a sensitive topic,
Yes.
finances, because from what I've gathered, what you've said, you expected a lot. So what exactly do you wish someone told you about finances, about money, now that you're in your 20s?
Mi ningetamani mtu aniambie tu nitahangaika. Unajua sikuwa tayari. Mi nimezoea mambo yangu.
Na ile kazi au kutaka
Kazi
utafanya.
nitafanya za punda. Nitakuwa yani niko kama mwanga. Unajua mwanga? Mara uko macho usiku, mara uko macho asubuhi, ujui yani. Kama mtu angeniambia nitahangaika, expectations zangu ningeziweka mahali ambapo singekuwa so disappointed. Yeah.
Chico. Mr. Black, amefeel.
Wewe amenibamba sana. I think for me, Mr. Black Pepper would have told the 20-year-old me to love himself first.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because when you're younger, when I was 20, I used to put other people first. Right? Even people who I haven't met for that long, really. I would like to put them first because, like, what do they think about me? If I do this, would they like me? Will they not? What's their attitude about me? Yeah. But now that I've grown, I don't give 2 cents about it. I don't like. If I don't like it, I don't care anymore. Yeah. So I wish Mr. Black Pepper had told the 20-year-old me to love myself first. Yes.
What about finances exactly?
Finance.
What do you wish someone told you?
I wish I knew to invest in my experiences and not things.
That is very profound.
Yes, I wish I traveled more. I mean, I'm still going to travel, but it's better to travel when you're younger because you don't have responsibilities, you don't have a kid, you don't have a partner, you don't have a job really, but you can travel anywhere in this world, right? You can meet different people, you can learn different cultures, different flavors, and I think that is what I should have done in my 20s.
Plus, I think we live in a society right now where experiences play a huge role. It's not like our parents, or our grandparents' era where that village is all that you know and that is all you need. Right now, experiences, I feel like it's everything. The more you know, the better. What about you, Fine Latte? What is that one thing you wish someone told you about money?
About money.
Yeah.
I think I'll pick from where Mr. Black Pepper left about investing in experiences.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say I had a good share of experiencing cultures, traveling here and there. Yeah, right now I sit and I'm like, yeah, I went to E10, went to Baringo, went to Turkana. You get, I went here and there, I did this and this. Yeah, because, but if someone would have told me, it's good to have fun when you're young, yes, because you're living your life, but do something, buy something, invest in anything. If that time I had bought like a cow, the kienyeji one, ushago. Right now, ningekuwa, I have lots of cattle, you get? Yeah, but I wish someone just told me, money come and goes. Yes. So if you're young and you're making like some few coins, you think, I've already started making it in life.
Then there's always this, I think, let me call it lotto mentality, where you think right now I'm making 20 Gs, this is the least I'll ever make. You're always expecting, siku moja nitaamka and I'll have like a million in my...
A million of them. So like blessings do come, but like just like showers, like rain, There's a time where we have clouds, no clouds, and there's no rain coming down below, and there's time when we have floods. So when we have floods, it's time now to build those dams, to build those ponds, to tap the water and have tanks around.
So in short, you wish you used your money better. Like you should have used your money better.
Spare 2 road trips, invest somewhere.
I feel you. I think so many people feel you. But Safari mentioned something about somehow you look at the expectations na vitu kwa ground na ni different and you somehow feel disappointed. Do you feel this is a male thing? Because I feel like there are so many expectations, like you guys, a man should be like be driving. There's so many expectations that are put over your head as a man. And maybe you expected to be there where the society expects you to be and you're not there. How do you handle that now that you're still in your 20s, but you've learned that's not how life works? How are you dealing with that right now?
Mara kwanza, like in your younger years, hata kama umelelewa with a strong sense of self, sawa, unajijua kabisa, unajua mimi napenda hivi, naweza fanya hivi, nisifanye hivi. Pressure huwa haitoki tuseme kwa sababu ati wameniambia we mbona uko hivi, mbona huna hichi, mbona ni ile tu kuona. Alafu pia ukiwa kijana unataka wale ambao unawapenda wakuone, wakunotice, unaelewa? Na si kwa ubaya na si ati kwa sababu anataka, lakini unaweza penda mtu ambaye yeye anapenda mambo fulani. Na huwezi mlaumu kwa sababu yeye anataka maisha ya kiwango fulani na wewe uko hapa, si ndio? Sasa mambo kama hayo ndo uchangia hiyo pressure. Zansi ati amekupatia, lakini kwa sababu unasema labda ningekuwa na hii, Mimo Karanja angeniangalia hivi. Unaona, badala muangalie fine latte.
Mlimaliza shule na watu wengine
unaona sasa. Kama mimi
unaachwa.
Kuna rafiki yangu mimi ambapo nilikuwa bado natafuta kazi. Yeye tayari alikuwa ni engineer mkubwa Emirates. Sasa mnaangalia huyu jamaa alikuwa anakaa nyuma yangu, alikuwa akijichokora pua, sasa yeye unaelewa, yani unajipima tu wewe mwenyewe. So hizo pressure huja kama mwanaume, lakini siwezi sema pia iko specific only to men, although kwa sababu unatazamia za man kuwa provider, unaifeel sana, unaona.
And how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that?
Ndio nasema it takes a strong sense of self, lakini pia ina take uwe mkarimu kwako. You have to be kind to yourself because you won't always have that sense of ya kwamba ati mimi si feel pressure. Because hata kama you are so confident in yourself, at some point kuna kitu kitafanyika kitakufanya uangalie huku ama kule.
Fine latte. How do you deal with those pressures? You know, as a man, you should be in a certain place. Life may happen.
Life has happened. I think as I answer that, also tell people, if at a younger age someone told me that, the younger fine latte, that God does not give blessings in groups. Because you pray together and you go for night vigils together, or because you work hard together, work smart together, God will bless you as a group. This is not a circle. This is not a bank. You see, even in a bank, everyone gets dividends according to what they invest in. When you're getting the dividends. So if someone told me that your friends, your peers would bolt out to riches faster than you do, or some of them will not have those blessings early and they will really struggle. Sometimes some of them will be found in water holes drinking silly, and looking miserable, but they're not miserable, it's just a phase in life. I think it will have been very important then, because everyone preaches to you about success. Go to school, study smart, work hard, you'll be rich, you'll be driving this big car. Even when preachers are praying right now, there's a celebrity in Kenya, local celebrity, who's praying for someone and was telling them, you are the poorest in your family is poor, you'll be driving a car. A car is not riches. If someone told me at a younger age a car is not riches, then invest your money wisely, it would have made sense. But now coming to your answer, I think I've answered it partly. It's just understanding that kubarikiwa ni kupanga kuna kuja kwa foleni. Na get? Na kuna kuja kwa foleni, kuna mwenye yako mbele na kuna mwenye yako nyuma. Mimi niko namba 100, kuna ule mtu wako namba 1. So looking at it that way, then I'm just advised by Soph that hunker down, calm down. The storm will be over, and you're tired.
I think you're reminding me of a Swahili saying, "Sijuka like kuchelewa si kutofika." I think that's what you're trying to say, right? Yeah, just because you're like what walifika mbele yako doesn't mean you won't get there. As before we go on the break, let's get Chico's perspective.
Oh yeah, I'll wrap it up real smooth and quick. Pressure makes diamond or coal. Okay? So either way, pressure is constant. It is what's gonna come out of it. Understand? Are you gonna make diamond or are you gonna make coal out of it? And so I think when you're in your 20s, pressure, you put yourself in pressure because of three things. Negative people.
Say that again.
Okay? Negative people, especially when you're young. Everyone's gonna tell you you're gonna fail. Like, it's just the truth. You wanna do something, mtu ashafanya, mara o. It's always like that. Yeah? Secondly, sorry, I forgot my point, right? Is that people, or you and your friends, will always change. You know, when you're young, unafikiri your childhood friend ndo mtakuwa naye paka you grow up, and that's gonna be your closest friend and everything. But then you realize you need other friends for other things, and it is okay to dump some friends. It is okay. Okay, if they don't do anything in your life, dump them. Doesn't mean you hate them or anything. It just means you care about yourself and what you wanna do. Third, which is my last, right? Time is the biggest resource when you're in your 20s. Haufanyi kazi, let's just be honest. In your 20s, most of the time, you have all the time in the world, okay? I mean, stop scrolling on your screen 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Go be an apprentice somewhere, okay? I remember when I was in college, I became an apprentice in an Italian restaurant, right? So sometimes I would give 3 hours of my day just to be in the restaurant and do things, wash vyombos, just do things. It gives you that experience. It gives it.
Now that you've mentioned it, okay, my director is hurrying. I see a lot of Italian style in your style.
Oh, grazie molto.
Anyway, guys, let's take a break there. We are going to continue right after this break. Remember, guys, we have a surprise. We're going to be celebrating milestones in today's show, so don't touch that dial. Welcome back. Today we are discussing about things we wish people told us about being in your 20s, the Alpha Males edition, because we want to get that reality in ground. And I know most of you maybe are wondering why are we talking about this, but there are so many young men out there who look up to you. Wanakona kwa TV, they think life is, it's just good to get, it's good to give the realities to them. And now let us talk about something that is happening in Kanairo. Inasumbua watu mapenzi.
I'll go first. I think I'll go first.
Let me just, what do you wish you knew about love in your 20s?
About love in my 20s, early 20s. I think anyone who's coming, who's just starting, because people are starting relationships in their, let's say in their 16 years old, 17. And they all have these fairy tales written down. They already have described how their relationships will work.
Yeah.
They already call someone hubby, wifey. Let me tell you, if someone told me this, love with your head, not your heart, at that tender age, they would have done a great service to me.
Ooh. Okay, Chico.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Why do you disagree?
What? When I'm young, I want to love blindly. I'm not gonna lie. I wanna be reckless with it, because that's the only way. That's how you're gonna learn who you are in person and what you give to someone else. Because sometimes you don't know what attributes you can give someone else, right? And if you want to go around logically all the damn time, something, you're not going to enjoy life. You're not going to experience fun in life. You understand? I mean, yes, now, when you're in your 30s, 40s, and you have to plan things logically, of course, because you have bills, you have this, so your love comes with logic too. But in your 20s, you have nothing but time and girls. I mean,
Pepper is not getting the point.
enjoy it.
The point is this, Mr.
Love
Black.
with your heart when you're in your 20s, and love with your mind when you're above your 20s.
No, let me
Regret
let me tell you. The reason
that sometimes, like in some relationships, now that of course we're still in our 20s, you've experienced here and there, don't you wish that relationship, I wish ningetumia akili kidogo than.
But you see, you got the experience. That's the thing. You got it.
let me now defend my thesis.
Yeah, we are threatening his thesis. We are threatening it.
The reason I'm saying love with your head and not your heart when you're tender age, we have seen what's happening. Right now we have people who are committing suicide, very young people, because of love. We have people who are stabbing each other because of love. And you're stabbing someone because of love, and then end up in a prison somewhere, locked up in a prison the whole of your life. When you're young, for a person, if you had just given time and loved with your head, you would have realized, I don't belong here. There's someone better outside for me. We have people who are getting depressed and even turning up into drug addicts because they really loved someone at a very tender age. So when they break up, they resort to drugs. You get the point? Yeah, when you're very young, like he said, you're just trying to test stuff. It's when you're learning. I'm dating Mimo at a very tender age, and then Mimo dumps me, so I get depressed. But you see, if I loved with my head, I'll understand it happens. It's a phase.
You'll pick up
Yeah,
yourself
there will
fast
be
and
there will
move
be the next person. It's easier to clear the memory than to clear the heart.
Okay.
So you get the point.
Yeah, I want to hear Safari. Ikija ni mapenzi.
Safari, mwambie ukweli failati basi.
Mapenzi hana formula.
Mwambie.
At a tender age, mapenzi ina formula.
Mwambie ukweli.
Aina,
Ni mimi kile nitasema ni kwamba labda kitu unaweza kuangalia ili uwe chonjo kisikupige chenga. Ni kwamba ukiwa na msimamo wowote, wakati ule msimamo wako unayumba kidogo, mbeleni ama baada ya muda utajichukia. Unaona? Tuseme kama Mr. Black Pepper anasema mimi hapa yule mtu nitakayependa lazima awe mkarimu. Sawa. Lakini apende mtu ambaye ni mkarimu kwake yeye, lakini kwa kila mtu si mkarimu. Akishapenda labda hataiona. Lakini muda ukipita
utaiona.
Unaelewa? Alafu baadaye huwa kivyovyote wa yale mambo ulipuka. Kwa sababu huo ukarimu ambao alikuwa ananyima kila mtu atakuja kunyimea. Kwa sababu utakufanya kitu hajui ama utafanya kitu hataki. Alafu sasa ule uchungu utakaompata utakuwa uchungu maradufu, kwa sababu atafikiria mimi hapa niliona na nikajua risasi ile inakuja.
And that's why I'm telling guys. And that's why I'm telling guys, love with your head, not your heart. You see, Rasta Mtaani is introducing. You see, Rasta Mtaani started so well, no formula, but he has narrowed down to. It's a Black Pepper loves a lady. He's seeing this in this lady, but this lady later disappoints and then heartbreaks. You have invested 5 years of your youth when you can be very productive and look for a very nice lady. You have invested in believing this girl is the kindest, is the sweetest, and then she breaks your heart. Boom. You are there talking to your friends who tell you, oh, wewe ule dema amekuacha, and there ule ama come tuvute sijui nini tukunywe nini. You get the point?
Yeah. Watu wachana fanya
watu wachana
ukapenda na akili kivipi kama
Let me say this. I know today is about alpha male's perspective when it comes to our 20s, but there's something I wish someone told me about love when it comes to in your 20s, and I think it applies to both genders, and that is love yourself first. Because I feel once you love yourself, there are levels you won't go down for because you love yourself much, and also you can't love someone else if you don't love yourself first. And I think that's what is lacking. Like unapenda mtu mwingine unakosa kujipenda. You expect say feel a void in you that you haven't filled yourself. And I feel like both genders, honestly, love yourself first. And it will set you, it will even save you a lot because it will help you even use your mind and also use your heart at the same time. I think it's a balance of both. Of both. I feel so. But it's not all bad when it comes to your 20s. And I don't want us to scare people out there. Wafikirie, hey, hata sitaki kufika hapo, 20s at the ghetto and all that. I want us to celebrate something. What is the one thing when you look at your 20s so far you're really proud of? Like uko, hongera, like I did good.
Yeah. Stamina huyo.
Your stamina.
Stamina kivipi bana?
Kivyo tunavyoelewa ni.
Chambua ndondohi.
Yeah, yani stamina tu. Kama unavyoelewa vile unaelewa sawa, lakini pia stamina kimaisha. Unaelewa? Ability to bounce back from disappointment.
The fact that you did even
kuwa na ile inaitwaje? Ile persistence.
Oh, nice.
Bado kabla tunakwambia kama vile Mr. Black Pepper alisema watu wanakwambia hata hizi fanyika.
You are a tiger,
you will
man.
Always find you will always find Debbie Downers, wale watu ambao wanasema you won't do this, you can't do this, it won't happen. Unaelewa? Lakini kama ukiwa in your 20s, you always have that persistence. Unaelewa? Huyu atakwambia no, nitapata yes pale. Huyu atakwambia no, nitapata yes pale kwa mambo yote.
That's nice.
That's really good. I love it. Chico.
I'll say this. Mr. Black Pepper will say this. Okay? What's the question again?
One thing you love about it.
Something you're proud of, most proud of about your 20s so far.
Take care of yourself. 3 things. Yes, 3 things. Your body. That means eat well, exercise. Okay? 2, your mind. Read as much as you can.
Okay. I told you guys we are going to be celebrating 1 year of the men's conference.
Wait, it's already been a year?
It's already 1 year. Imagine. Guys, as we said, when we were starting today, we are celebrating milestones and we are celebrating 1 year of the men's conference show. We've been here for 1 year and lazima tukule keki. Lazima tukule keki. Are we turning
the camera to the crew?
No.
And I'm sure.
We're not turning. I mean, we have to say they've also been here for a year, right? Yeah.
But I am sure people have met Ayo, they've met Danchos, they've met Denver, but they have not met Nadia.
Oh!
Nadia is our producer. I think you can use this one. Yeah. So this one, Nadia is our producer. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, welcome to the men's conference. At least today I'm one of the ladies that's allowed.
Hey.
So I've been behind the scenes. I am the content producer.
Yes.
And I am glad that we've reached this milestone. Yes, and many more to come, right?
Amen.
Kuna moja anaitwa Nick na kuna Banis, our makeup artist. Watafuteni mwalete Banis.
Yeah.
Let us go against Satan.
Nick,
Nicodemus, you can have a seat there.
So who's cutting the cake? That's what I'm waiting for, guys.
Brian, you are not sitting on my
Speeches, but I need the
cake.
Guys,
this is Nick. This is Nick, our producer. He does an amazing job. Executive producer. I'm sorry.
Nick.
And there's Vanis, our makeup artist.
Nick just impersonated the boss. That's all right. Nick is not the executive producer.
So guys, I think it's time we cut the cake. Tukate keki watu wa nyumbani, sorry sana, tutawatumia na osmosis. Tukimeza unameza. But it's time. I think our producer mwenye ako hapa is going to, do us the honors. you'll have to forgive me. Hii keki itabidi wafikie na osmosis. But we have to continue with whatever we were talking about. Celebrating our milestones. And it was Chico, hey, who is just enjoying the cake.
Was that?
What was that you were saying about your body, Chico?
Oh, guys,
Staying healthy.
preaching water and drinking wine.
guys,
It's time to celebrate.
listen, right? In your 20s, yeah? Take care of your body, guys, okay? Because,
Is that how you take care of your body?
listen, 3 things. Your body, okay? Work hard, work on it, and eat well, guys. Eat well.
Plenty of cake.
Plenty of fruits, vegetables, right? And plenty of water. It goes a long way. Take care of your skin, please. Moisturize it. Just do that in your 20s because it will pay off in your 40s and 50s. Okay? Your mind, read as much as you can. Okay? It will help how you think about things and how you rationalize your lifestyle. One thing, feed your soul. And I think that's the most important thing when you're in your 20s because we do not do it. We do not do it. We reach your 40s, your soul is starving, right? It's not good. You need to have a healthy soul for you to have a healthy body and a healthy mind. Take care of yourself, guys.
Okay. Ha, that was a lot. Fine latte.
What I learned, what I did, I can celebrate about. I think 2 important things. Taking control. Yes, be aware of where you are, and however much there is someone who's above you or there are people who are ahead of the pack, just take control of what you're doing, what you've been assigned, or the environment you are in. Be aware of everything, know the exits and the way in and how to maneuver around. Second thing, don't dwell on regrets. Personally, I don't regret anything. So don't dwell on regrets and don't let regrets weigh you down. Yeah, if someone goes haywire, something goes haywire, hey, crap happens. Crap happens, move on. So I really like the fact that I never regretted much and I always took the lead in whatever situation I'm in, so that if things go south, I know I can get out of it myself.
I wish I was fine latte when I was in my 20s. Yeah. I was the opposite of all that. Yeah.
I think everyone experiences shape them differently. Maybe yours, you learned this. His, he learned.
Can I ask you, Mimo?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What is the one thing you should have told yourself when you're in your 20s or when you're in your 20s? What's the one thing you think in your 20s you should have known fast?
And what's the thing you were celebrating that you did right?
Okay. 2 things I did right. Okay. This first is I'm happy I started young. And there were a lot of people who told me, oh, you're too young. I even went through a lot in my work environment because I was the youngest. And I was hosting a Kikuyu show. And I'm really proud of that. But, people are throwing stones. Or wanakuangalia tu na macho ile, you shouldn't be here. I should be the one doing it. I'm older than you. But it's never too, you're never too young to do whatever you want.
Be ahead of the pack.
Yeah. do better with your finances rather than just buy makeup. That will probably come through. And clothes. Let me not talk about it. But let us end our today's show there. And I hope, like, as a young person, if you're watching this